What's the chances of us draining that oil and it landing right in that hole?
0. What are the chances of you unscrewing the bolt and getting no oil on your finger?
That's another one. Just like that. You think?
Yeah, no.
I think that'll actually work. First try. And none of my fingers. Are we go out?
If you want to call it that.
You see, it moves. That's the problem. These things gonna fill up too, huh?
Yeah, it's 100% gonna fill up. We better plug it. Plug it with your finger.
Well, look how much it's curving from here. Like, it has a legit curve. That's why we got the oil draining out of the bike. This is our brand new, fresh build that some of you guys saw us build for our very first event that we hosted, Scootin' Skittle No Bar Nights, which is just a drag race in the sand. We built this entire chassis for it. Y'all, fresh build, our first time out with it. I'm almost positive we blew the motor. That sounds like a 250R, 1-cylinder banger. That was right after we got back. I was trying to purge the bike. I didn't even realize. I didn't know the motor was hurt this bad. I'm pretty sure we just don't have any compression on this right side cylinder. I do think what happened was, this is our first time running a fuel pump, guys. This line right here runs from our gas tank in the front, and it runs through this pump and into our carburetors, but this right here is the pulse line, which draws the fuel. And you see this pulse line runs down to our cylinder, which, you know, that's what creates that suction. And guys, I goofed hard. I don't know, got carried away with the build. I put these lines on, everything was tight, like super tight. I don't need a clamp, lines are tight. Well, out there on race day, it was hot, humid, and them lines were sliding around pretty much. When after Jockey J made a pass, I heard it was lean. It was like, I was like, you know, don't go, but he sent it. It wasn't like sounding too bad, but I could tell it was like it was leaning for some reason. He gets back after making a pass, and this line it didn't have a zip tie on at the time. It was literally sliding on and off this nipple, not completely off, but enough where the air was getting in, and that's just like having an air leak, guys. On a 2-stroke, you already know, that's not good. Yeah, pretty sure we blew up the 421 today. We're gonna take it off and see what's wrong with it. We rode this motor very hard for a year. I would say literally about 80 gallons of gas burned through this one motor. A lot of passes. I mean, we tore it up, y'all. Having a small motor, this is a 421cc Cheetah Cub. I mean, having a small motor like this, they're fun to ride. They make a lot of power for what they are. Not to mention, one time we purged the bike without even mixing the fuel. So,
oh Lord,
we'll see what happens. We'll see what it looks like on the internals. Y'all take apart the motor with us. Let's see what this thing looks like on the inside. And of course. On
a scale of 1 to 10, how bad you think it is?
I don't think it's that bad.
Like 1 being a new spark plug and like 10 being Sky DMS's turbo bike.
Oh, no, let's pour it out and see what it looks like, I guess. Think it's gonna take me 30 minutes to pour it out? 30 minutes. Solo. I'm not gonna be rushing though. Solo dolo. I don't know what Jockey J's doing, but I'm pour it out myself. Oh, golly, dude, it got all over my face. Bro. Dude, it got all over me. I didn't know she was like that.
31 minutes and 45 seconds.
How about don't wait nothing? This is how we gotta clean it.
Inspector Gadget here. You can clean it next time, and I'll do an inspection on your cleaning job.
The piston don't look bad.
No, the piston looks good.
It is peppered like hell.
Yeah, it's peppered.
Yeah, that don't mean
It got lean.
It don't mean there's not something on the side of the piston.
Well, I'll pull the head and the cylinders off first.
Oh goddamn!
Holy crap!
What?
That is not good.
What?
Holy crap!
Okay. On the scale of 1 to 10,
Oh my
I think we're a little higher on the
God.
scale than I thought.
See this? That's like we've been running the cylinders like this since we got them back last year from Millennium. So
What?
yes, bro, they got this is when me and Jordan. So we got them back from Millennium, right? Ran them for a little while. We was all right. We're gonna go up a size on the domes, and I took the whole cylinder off, changed the domes, and that's what it was like.
What?
It was like that, yeah, on both sides.
Remember when I was racing, we were trying to adjust. One side was super rich,
Yeah,
and
bro,
it was that side.
It was This side was super rich, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that ought to do it. So this line that came off, that's what happened. This line came loose mid-pass. Lean is mean. Hey, it was running hard.
It ran damn good.
It was running hard like it ran. No, the tune wasn't off. It was. I don't think it's a problem unless the piston ring can catch it.
Oh, the piston ring
Like
definitely.
the piston
caught
ring
that
probably caught that. Seriously.
Jeez, dude, the whole side of this piston is so scarred up.
Cool. Like I said, I'm telling you, it wasn't the tune. Like the tune was on. It was because of this damn piece came off the side of the cylinder. It really wasn't the tune. We were rich. I wonder how fast this thing actually spins at idle.
Idle? Probably like 2,000 RPMs, huh?
Transmission still looks good. All the gears still spin. I'm telling you, like the motor was ran hard, but it still ran. The number 2 shift fork. That thing, it still looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, it's usually the worst one, huh?
Yeah, this one right here. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good besides the cylinders and the pistons. Seriously. I think we dodged a bullet. Crank still seems good. Bearings still seem good on it. But I never had do you have a problem shifting it?
No.
I didn't have a problem shifting my bike either.
The hell is that?
What the heck? It's definitely aluminum. I don't know what this is.
Don't put no bad juju in there.
Yeah, it's a 68 boy.
Just don't show this.
Let me see.